Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite movies from the MCU, the first one. The surprise, everybody who follow me and know they're a Marvel fanatic and I love Marvel. But 9 years ago, when they announced, technically 10 years ago, when they announced the Guardian of the Galaxy, I didn't know anything about it. And I said, a raccoon could talk, a tree could say, I am Groot, a purple guy with tattoos, and the green girl, and the guy who called it Star-Lord. I love Chris Pratt. But no major star in that movie for movies, it's just for TV. And I said, okay, coming with so many hits, sometimes you have to have a flop. Surprise, surprise. We saw the previews and the trailers, and I said, okay, hold on. This could be something good. And it was. The first one was a hit, and the fanatics from people that saw it many times, like me. I own every Marvel, but that movie, I see it so many times in the theater, so many times in my home. And the second one, some people didn't like it. I love it. Didn't match the first one, but it still was great for the story. And you love the gun and new people coming up, part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and just it become at the end. The trilogy, after 9 years, James Gunn said goodbye to the MCU, said goodbye to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and this is the swan song for the trio, for this Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people say it's the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll tell you something later. But, surprise, surprise, come here with a great movie, and I tell you already, I already like it. You don't want to see many images because I don't want to tell you spoilers. A lot of images will tell you spoilers. And I saw a few, I didn't read the reviews until left the theater. Like always, I go to the first shows in IMAX and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just came back. I just wanted to catch up with some of the graphics, just read some of the reviews, and sometimes say, are these people watch a different movie, or these people just went to the bathroom 3 or 4 times and missed something in the movie? Because I just don't get it. Right now, it's in Rotten Tomato 80%. You know me, I don't give a crap about Rotten Tomato. The audience is 96%. It does match a little bit more than what I think is going to be my review. You already know I like it. I'm not going to tell you I hate it because you already know. And all I can tell you is, it's a great ending on this saga. I don't want to tell you much of the movie. We know already by the trailers, there's a lot about Rocket and Rocket origins. And it's a sad story of him. We always wonder what happened, why this became how it became. It's a great movie based on the story of Rocket, which James can always say Rocket was the basis of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's a great story. There are times that you just, it's no way you just don't want to tear up, joke down, because if you like these people, this is one of the Marvel things is so great. And sometimes have flops, and sometimes have the movies that are not great, because you can't have every freaking Marvel in the end of the end games. You can't have everything a perfect movie. You have to have good movies, you have to have great movies, and you have to have awesome movies. And you got to have some movies there, okay, you watch it once, whatever. But this is what is great. You just love these people. The Guardians, you love Gamora, you love Star-Lord, you know Rocket, you know Groot, you know Drax, you know everybody. You love them. It's part of your family, and you had to say goodbye to this one. Maybe it's just gonna be sad. But in the way they end this movie, one of the things I want to catch up, and I don't want to do it too long, but a lot of the reviews, I don't understand this. Warlock, we see it in the beginning and the ending of the second one, and I say, okay, everybody's talking about it. We had a great cast. It's coming, Warlock is coming. We see some previews, barely see some images in the trailers. And everybody started saying, well, we only appear 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I barely show up. Are you watching something else? What is do you watch? You went to the restaurant and just took a dump and miss every 20 minutes a movie? Because he's appeared in the beginning, he's appeared in the middle, he's appeared in, he's appeared, spoiler, and I won't tell you how, even in the end credits. What the heck are you telling me he appeared 5 minutes? I don't get it. I just don't understand these idiots who just try to criticize something and they look, okay, Warlock, let's criticize him. Because they don't know what to do, how to criticize something that was well done. This is a swan song of the trilogy. This is a great swan song, a great ending, in my opinion, a great ending, a great way to end it. This is two ending credits. You have one in the mid credits part, and you have in the end, right in the end of the credits. Nothing had to do with the next Marvel movie. Nothing had to do with the MCU. All this movie is about the Guardians, and this is what I love. This is basic of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the mid credit is a great part of the credit, and the end of the credit is funny too. There's a way to end it. I think a great, but when everybody say this is the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy, this is the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. These Guardians, right now, what you see, this group. But in the end of the last part of the last credit, right when the movie ended and you just have sound, then let us come and say something which I don't want to tell you. There is no end for some people. It's not the end. We know that person will come back to the MCU and say it right in the end. If I like it, if it go, it must go or don't go. Absolutely. You know from the beginning, this is a must go, guy. You like Marvel, this is a must go. You like Guardians of the Galaxy, this is a must go. It's the much first one. I can't tell you much first one. The first one was very special because we never have an expectation of the first one. And it's just above the expectation it went. But it can't match. It's better than the second one. And it's just a great ending. 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Could have been 10 minutes shorter, but it doesn't matter. It's the end. One of the things I can tell you, which is James Gunn knows how to move the camera. At the end of the scene, it's a scene that it's a fight, and it looked like it would be one take. Of course, it's not one take. The CGI is insane. The music is insane. The Volume 3 soundtrack, of course, you go to Spotify, download it, get it, watch it, listen it, because again, pick every song perfect. But again, he knows how to move the camera maybe better than any other director. He just moved the camera so well in the actions that it's impeccable. The movie looks great. If you can see it in IMAX, I will just recommend it. It's shot in IMAX, so it's great to see in IMAX. But everybody had the money to go to IMAX. Not everybody had a chance to come in IMAX around where they live. Try to see it in the biggest screens possible. But this is absolutely a must-go, guys. It must go for the Marvel fan. It must go for the Guardian fan. It must go for good movies fan. This is a popcorn and a soda. And I gotta tell you, I went to the show at 3 o'clock. I may go at midnight today, at 11 o'clock at night. If I don't want to do it tonight, because I'm a little bit tired, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. And I'm gonna do it in the weekend. I would say from here until Monday, I'm probably going to see it 3 times. I love this movie. I love the Guardians. I love Star-Lord. I love Rocket, Groot. I like everybody. This is a great movie. You're going to have a great time. And if you don't agree with me, tell me why. If you agree with me, give me a like. If you don't, tell me why. What is it that you didn't like? I want to know. I want to know because some of the critics say some stupid things, but I don't say you're going to say something stupid thing, but say I want to know what is the problem that you didn't like this movie, because the audience is 96%. The audience clapped. The audience loved it when I went there. Tell me, if you didn't like it, why? I'm back, guys. I went on the trip for 3 weeks. I've been off for 4 weeks and got back with the reviews. And again, I'm going to start working on my reviews on the road with the trip that I did to Grand Canyon and all the places. I'm back, and let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Just help me out and support me. If you agree with me, just hit my face with Yoda and subscribe to my other reviews here. Until the next time, stay safe. Thank you. Ciao.